This one doesn't have a title. I pledge my peace when I breathe my honor and my integrity. In the air, I can see specks of freedom right before me. It's so close I can taste what I didn't know in my country. I pledge their safety. In the numbers, I can count just how many. My people so mistrusting, guided yet lost in the century. Hope is the aim, the only thing they know that's easy enough to carry.
So let's pray. Pray for peace. A bitter heart full of pain and resentment is too much to carry every day. Let us unite like the head and the pillow at night, treat each other with love and respect. Let's forget our differences because we all breathe the same air, bound by that red light no matter what your ethnicity, whether light or dark, short or tall. Let's unite against our differences, race against race to find a better peace. Just a different face bound by our search for equality.
This is called Allow Me to Introduce Myself.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Muslim, if you didn't already know. I got love for Allah and all His creatures, big and small. Love runs through my veins, but all you see is hate on my face. You see my hijab and go back to the tragedy. A picture says 1,000 words, but a hijab can tell up to 1,000 stories.
Beneath it all, I'm just like everyone. I am the fear that runs our lives, the happiness that keeps us going, the joy to reach it all, and the bravery that takes us through the day. Just like you, I feel the emotions, the dreams, and the determinations. But you look beyond all of that and stick to what's on the surface and what the media propagandizes. They make Islam equal hate and Muslims equal terrorists. You read one news article and you feel like you know me, sum me up in a word or two, justify me by the words that are written, not spoken. Get this, did you know that Islam is the most peaceful religion? We wake up with Allah's names on our tongues, and when we go to sleep, we do the same. We forgive all who have wronged us and pray for all to do the same. But no, you see only the false and spit on our names. All you see is the massacres of 9/11, a tragic tale of twisted men stamped on our foreheads and identified us as the perpetrators, blaming the nation rather than the individual who has ceased to cause all of the heartache. When a man of this country sins, he is hidden from the world, but a man from our nation sins, he is put out into public, guilty till proven innocent. That's not the America I read about. Sinners are sinners and should be prosecuted the same. But then again, can't believe everything you read, right? Because history tells us of how this country came to be. Were the Europeans terrorists for claiming this land? Were they executed in public for the extinction of a clan? Were they looked down upon for disgracing a race? They whipped, chained, deceived many in their line of power, putting fire to what was and destroying what could have been. But no, they were looked upon as heroes and praised for starting a judgment-free land. But when I walk outside, all I get is nothing but glares of hatred. Maya Angelou had it right in Phenomenal Woman, but not on this Muslima. They look at me with fear in their eyes as if I had a time bomb hiding under my hijab, as though my beauty does not exist. Allow me to introduce myself. I am not what the media looks at for shame. I am not the image they portray. I am not the one that's terrorizing others as though I were flying that plane. But I am the one they blame. I am Muslim, if you didn't already know. This one was written in the summer about violence and how the youth violence, whatever, okay. Don't bite the hands that feed you, the mouth that helps you, or the wings they gave you. Survival ain't a thing, but an idea they implemented inside our young minds, turning us all against one another, telling us to fight for freedom when freedom ain't really coming, brothers. So let's put away our guns and let's not kill each other. Blood is supposed to be thick, but it runs smoother than water down the streets you claim as your own. You fight your battles with guns and not jumping into beef that was never yours. I fight my battles with words of mine, no blood that shed, and I still get my point across. The difference is you easily forget which side you're fighting for. Stop representing things you don't know and leave the knives in the kitchen where they belong and just go home. Because at the end of the day, words can be stronger than the actions you portray. At least, that's what I think. And if you keep them things away, maybe you too just might see us someday.